Touchdown, Seahawks!
And we're now joined by Ian Furness of Seahawks Game Day with the three things to look for in tomorrow's game.
Well, Aaron, first of all, let's talk about sacks or preventing sacks. And I know you and Dave spoke about it earlier, but the Philadelphia Eagles, one of the best in the business at rushing the passer. And really, when you look at the numbers even closer, they have been flat out scary as of late. 9 sacks against opposing quarterbacks the last 2 games, 23 sacks by the Eagles over the last 5 games. That's bad enough, but you really have to keep Russell Wilson upright. As elusive as Russell Wilson is, he's been sacked 11 times the last 2 games. In all but 3 games this season, he's been sacked multiple times. You have to avoid the big sack by the Philadelphia defense. Next up, the high-flying Eagles offense has been really good in the first quarter lately. The last couple of games, they've scored at least 14 points. Of course, the Seahawks, the last 2 games, have allowed only 3 points in each of those 2 games. Limit the damage early, especially on the road, as the Seahawks have been so good at doing lately. If you can do that, maybe you rattle Mark Sanchez and remind him that he is still Mark Sanchez after all. And finally, as Albert Einstein said, you have to know the rules of the game, and then you have to play better than everybody else. Well, the Seahawks obviously know the rules of the game. Unfortunately, the rules have not been kind to Seattle this season. They are tied with Tampa Bay as the most penalized team in the NFL, but maybe more importantly, the other team not committing a lot of penalties against Seattle. The beneficiary count is -4. In other words, the Seahawks doubling up with their 8 penalties a game, what the opposition is doing. They have gotten away with it so far. Just think about it. If they played a clean game, especially cleaning up some of the things at the line of scrimmage, this is a team that could control their own destiny and really have a special finish to the season.
Okay, Einstein, give me a prediction for tomorrow.
Gone with the Seahawks all year. We'll keep that up. I think this is going to be one of the great games we've seen in the last couple of years. Let's go Seattle winning a close one, 27-24.
Really looking forward to it. A reminder that you can see the game right here on Q13 Fox. A 1:25 kickoff between the Seahawks and the Eagles, part of a doubleheader tomorrow on Q13 Fox. That game will be followed by Seahawks Game Day with reaction from Coach Carroll and the players. For Ian Furness, Dave Wyman, and Michelle Ludka, I'm Aaron Levine. We'll see you tomorrow, everyone.